Hmm. I think it's safe to play Guy's Revenge and swing with everyone. Because he's going to block at least one. Even if he has removal in hand, he's got to block at least one, because he can't remove the Revenge. And then I could, worst case, Triskelion the other guy, and he'll have an empty board. So I think that's what I do. If I play Overwhelming Stampede, he could have removal and Fireball, and conceivably beat me with that. By swinging back with one of his bears. Although I think Triskelion protected against that too. Oh, you've seen enough. Okay, so maybe the Fireball wasn't in hand. Yeah, so Plummet's going to come out. And I think, well, based on what I've seen, Lightning Bolt's just as good as Doomblade. In fact, better, because he has black features. And Pyroclasm is very good. Now, I also realized last round that in my haste to submit, I ended up playing 13 lands. And it didn't hurt me, but I do want to play 14 lands with 31 cards. Which was, I think I mentioned during deck building that was what I was going to do. But I forgot to. There's nothing else here that I want to take out. I think I'm fine with all these cards. Well, Frost definitely seems good in this matchup. Well, I definitely need to swap that Swamp for a Mountain. I think it's a little bit too greedy to play both. And I play an extra island. I only really need one forest early game, whereas I could use the double island later on, or early on. I mean, yeah, I think I could possibly bring in Elixir here. I don't think he's quite aggressive enough. I didn't see the Fireball, even though I sort of was playing around it, and I didn't see anything like Lava Axe. He could be reconfiguring his deck, hopefully not in a way that I'm going to miss my Plummet. No. I think it's really close between the blue and the black. There are arguments for both, but I think they're close enough in power that I just go with the one that seems more consistent. So I'm not going to mulligan this. This is a pretty good hand. Depending on what I preordained for, I might have a tough choice for the Ranger. That makes it a little bit more clear if I can't find a relevant land here. Well, I can't really put Overwhelming Stampede on the bottom. I'm going to put the Forest. It's not the land I need, and I should be able to draw more lands in a timely fashion. I'm going to get an island with my Ranger unless I draw one next turn. Or unless I draw something like Pyroclasm next turn. Okay. It's going to make like drawing a red spell in one of the next couple turns a little awkward, but Oh, he put in some blue. Okay. Maybe it was there before also. For some, like, splashing some card drawing. Oh, right, no, he had red last time, so maybe he changed the red for blue. I think I'm not going to play my adept here. I think I'd rather just bounce his next one and keep cancel open in case he plays something really bad for me. I'll take 3, I'm at 20. I'm not going to counter that. Oh, he's splashing a preordain. Okay. Not the worst. I'm assuming there's other blue cards too. Scry really is quite powerful in this format. Definitely not unhappy to see the clone. Can potentially even clone my ranger if I think that's a good idea. I'm probably going to trade my adept next turn, so I don't know if I'll have that as an option. Maybe I should have bounced his Rune Claw Bear so I can trade with his other guy. Well, he didn't play it, and Sacred Wolf will just trade happily with my ranger. I could actually clone my elves to guarantee revenge next turn, but that seems a little silly. I'd rather keep cancel mana up. And I already have Triskelion that I can play. Considering I'm going to be tapping out for a while, I think I can play my cancel. Alright, well, I'm just going to get my Triskelion out there. Triskelion is certainly a good clone option. Of course, if I draw a land, I'll likely just play Revenge. Ooh, that's a good card. Definitely good with a Sacred Wolf. Mana Leak. Well, I'm going to attack with my Triskelion and clone it, leaving Mana Leak up. It's going to make my overwhelming Stampede a little bit worse, because his Vengeance, Sword of Vengeance, will eat one of my 1/1s. That being said, he's likely dead next turn, regardless. He needs some removal. That I can't Mana Leak. Okay, so he's just equipping. I think that means I should be in good shape. Unsummon wouldn't be the greatest. I think I just go for it here anyway. Well, I could cultivate and have Mana Leak backup for when I play Overwhelming Stampede. Well, I think I just go for it right here. Yeah, no 1-7. See you next round.